of entrepreneurship, Pitchlandia. The citizens of Pitchlandia are a special breed. They possess a rare mix of creativity and drive that allows them to see opportunities where others only see problems. They have an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and an unrelenting determination to turn their dreams into reality. Pitchlandia is the epicenter of entrepreneurship, and the unicorns who call it home are among the most innovative and inspiring individuals in the galaxy. But all is not well in Pitchlandia. An evil AI virus called 9 to 5 has been created by the Consortium, which seeks to enslave the unicorns and siphon their creativity to fuel their intergalactic conquests. Determined to stop this impending doomsday, Richard Rich Rock Rockefeller rallies the unicorns of Pitchlandia to defend the nation at all costs and destroy 9 to 5. How? By playing Side Hustle and overloading it with a ridiculous amount of side hustle ideas. The first unicorn to short-circuit 9 to 5 saves Pitchlandia. Will you be that unicorn? Join the fight to save Pitchlandia. Download the book and start playing Side Hustle for free online at pitchlandia.com.
How's it going, everybody? Darby here with Play Side Hustle, along with my new fiance, Rachel, soon to be Rollins. And we're here tuning in with you for Pitchlandia, the Side Hustle game night. We're going to be playing with AI tonight. And what you just saw was a commercial that I've been working on and creating for a book that just released today called Pitchlandia Volume 1. It's a book that I pretty much wrote with the help of this AI tool called Jasper. And we wrote this book over the course of really the last 2 years or so to just take this idea of what is this game of side hustle? If you're not familiar with it, that's what we're playing tonight. So stick around and we're going to have a whole fun-filled game with that. But if you're interested in side hustles, in being productive when you play, in breaking free from burnout and unleashing your creativity, then this is the game for you. And Pitchlandia is the place that you want to be if you want to learn how to use AI to unleash your full creative potential. So go on over to pitchlandia.com right now. And when you subscribe, it's going to take you to an app called Circle, which if you don't have an account already, it takes 2 seconds to create one, and then you'll be zapped into the world of Pitchlandia. Well, you have access to this book that's over 70,000 words, by the way, hundreds of side hustle ideas, dozens of actual side hustle pitches that I've used with creating with this AI over the course of the last year and a half. And I've included all of the prompts that you can use to brainstorm and use for coming up with your own cool ideas and selling your own products and making money with AI in your own side hustles. So go head over to pitchlandia.com right now. And I'm going to bring on our players for tonight's game. As they come in, first and foremost, my business partner, Tomer Saran, and Blake, who as well are newly engaged. We've got Jesse, the tree house, or tea house. I apologize, Jesse.
Tree house, Jesse's tree house. I'm digging it.
Jesse is here as part of the first season of our Side Hustle Live podcast. And so he's back and he's ready for action. And then we've got Ryan Lang here from the Rave Runner himself, the man behind the commercial that you just saw for Pitchlandia. He's here joining us tonight. And I'm super stoked to play with you guys. We got a fun-filled game of Side Hustle tonight, and we're going to be premiering the digital version of the game that we've been also building for the last few years, basically since COVID, really 3 years now. This is the third real legit iteration of the game, and it's something that you can play for free when you go to pitchlandia.com and opt in. You get all the links for how to play for free there. You're going to be playing and watching us tonight. So, Tomer, give us a rundown of what we're going to be getting into, and let's dive into setting everybody up for a fun-filled night of Side Hustle.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Darby, and everyone for being here today. Today, we are playing Side Hustle, the party game for entrepreneurs. What you're looking at is the new game, the physical game that we will be premiering within a couple short months. If you sign up to play, you will be notified of when it comes out. But the way the game works, we are going to be split up. One of us will start as the investor, and the rest will start off as entrepreneurs. Then that investor will pull a side hustle card, the name of the company that everybody has to then pitch to it. I'm pulling from this box here, and this one just happens to be Flywheel. Okay, fine. Then the industry die would be rolled. and it tells us what the category or industry of that pitch will be. And this one happened to be toys and games. So this would be flywheel in toys and games. Then each of the entrepreneurs gets a minute to pitch to that investor, give it their all, and then the investor gets to hand out 2 lovely points cards, a funny and a fundable. Do you get the money or do you get the funny? Now, at the end of it, normally we would play all the way to 5 rounds, and whoever gets 5 points wins, the first one to 5. But here we'll keep it short, we'll keep it fun, we'll keep it late, and that's all good. Now, this is the physical game, but this is going to be a lot more fun if we played on the digital one. Don't you think, Darby?
Oh, I think so.
All right, perfect for this moment. I'll take it away, my friend.
Let's rock and roll, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. While Tomer was giving the nice rundown of what Side Hustle is, took about a minute. I was setting up our game, which also took about a minute. And like I said, go on over to pitchlandia.com and opt in, get set up there. Alternatively, you can go over to playsidehustle.com and opt in just to play the game, but I recommend you go get the game and the book. It's that much more fun. Now, what you're gonna find with the digital game of Side Hustle is this neat, fancy little setup right here. What we've got is everything that Tomer laid out basically on the physical board game in a digital format. And so we've got Jesse, Tomer and Blake, Ryan, and Darby and Rachel. So how this is going to work, we'll be selecting who's the investor here on this side as we start things out. And as it goes with technology, it's breaking on us again right now. So if we can't select these buttons, then we'll have to get that fixed on the other end. It was working just before we got started today. So regardless of that, we can keep score because we all have pens and paper or digital pens and paper. In this case, I got a Remarkable. It's super handy. And maybe Tomer could, we'll take a tally on his secret whiteboard in the background there. But essentially what we're going to be doing, and I'll just be the first investor as everyone else gets their feet wet with the pitches. Then we'll start around there. We'll go bottom up. So Darby and Rachel are going to be the first investors in this case. And what we're going to do is be selecting the Side Hustle cards, and then we're going to select the industry. We can also alternatively select investor's choice. You know, I'm going to see if I can stop sharing my screen because none of these buttons, or at least investor's choice, weren't working. So there we go. Again, guys, this is tech. This stuff we're building it. We're a startup. Fund us, buy our stuff. So let's go ahead and play around a Side Hustle, guys. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull it. We're going to get a minute to pitch, a minute to brainstorm, and then a minute to pitch. And we'll be all set there. I'm going to change.
Is that your industry? And is that what you've decided there, my friend?
No, I'm actually going to do a lot of the Side Hustle card industries right here. I'm going to pick pocket change and health and wellness. We got pocket change and health and wellness, guys. We're going to put a minute on the clock right now. So you guys got a minute to brainstorm this idea. And I got a minute to talk to you guys about why you should go about Pitchlandia. No, actually what I'm going to tell you guys today while we're brainstorming these things is that when it comes to my round to pitch, I don't know if it'll be the first round, the second, or the third, or all of the rounds that I end up pitching. I'm going to be using Jasper to help me brainstorm my ideas, and I'm going to win this game of Side Hustle because I'm going to be able to know how to use Jasper, know how to use it well, and come up with awesome business ideas. And hopefully I can pitch it to the investor, and that's the whole point of this. Just because I have Jasper to brainstorm business ideas doesn't mean it's going to be anything in particular there. But luckily, I have my chief strategist and badass operations officer of everything marketing, Rachel, here to keep me on board and actually have this be a successful match because I can flop pretty terribly, to say the least. Historically, on Side Hustle, I have a losing record. It's embarrassing, but we are out of time, guys. Would you look at that? So let's bring things back here and let's start going with, I don't know, Jesse. I made the decision.
All right. Will I see the clock on the screen as we go?
You will. Let me see if there's actually a better way that we can, a better frame for.
Yeah, and also Jesse, you know what? We trust you to be concise. You're a good person. You know.
I won't ramble.
Jesse's spent a lot of time on stage, and
Yeah.
he knows his way around around that.
Although
red
I
light
will
button.
say that I am a terrible rambler normally, so this is maybe not too safe. But all right, are we ready? I'm ready to go.
Ready. This is how it's
All
going
right,
to work.
Darby,
You
I
got
think
a
I'm gonna
minute.
switch to him fully, and then you just give him a heads up when he's at around 10 seconds. Okay,
Great.
All right.
we'll switch to that.
Here we go. Pocket change. So we've all been there. You're at a dinner at a fantastic restaurant with all your really cool, sexy, important friends. You're eating up all these like really heavy carbs, enjoying yourself. And then your insulin detector goes off because you have terrible diabetes because this is the way you live. Now, normally you'd have to take out a needle and jab yourself and be sick in front of other people in order to maintain your unhealthy lifestyle until pocket change. The only insulin needle that goes in your pocket and stabs your inner thigh, injecting yourself with exactly the amount of insulin you need to change your life, or at least change the appearance of your life to others. This way you can maintain your unhealthy lifestyle while appearing to have really changed something very important. Change your life through your pocket. That is pocket change.
Nice.
You got 10 seconds if you want it, but Jesse, fantastic.
That's pretty
I
amazing.
don't need it.
Sipping on my tea.
I don't have any questions.
Damn.
Now, one of the things that we didn't mention during the intro of the rules is that the investor gets a chance, if they want to ask clarifying questions. They can really ask anything, and the other person has to think of it on the spot. Or just be cool with it. It's fun. But I'll leave it up to Darby and Rachel. They're the curious bunch here.
Is it pre-filled with the amount that you need, or do you have to like have another injectable to pull it out and thus measure?
So it's actually a linked system. So the refill amount is determined by the left pocket, and you can kind of fiddle in there a bit. And then there's a tube that goes through the back of your pants to the right pocket where the needle is. So you can kind of mess with whatever you need to be done through the pocket system.
So it's like a bank system where you go through the drive-thru and it
Yeah,
sucks
think
it
of
up.
like sort of like a bizarre catheter for
Got
insulin.
Okay.
So aggressive.
No further questions, Your Honor. But I do know it's Ryan's turn. So it's
All
rock and roll.
right.
Ryan, you got a minute?
All right. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Go for it.
Cool. I'm ready.
All right, hit it.
All right. In the day and age of women going to bed, doing their skincare routine, constantly applying lotion all day, I bring you Pocket Change, a beauty company enabling people to carry creams, lotions, deodorants, and hair products in their pockets. With packaging that is as big as a credit card to fit in your wallet, or as small as a coin to fit in your coin purse. You can take lotion with you anywhere, deodorant with you anywhere. Apply on the beach, at the office, in Darby's house. These days, beauty products are way too big and bulky to carry around, and we're changing that.
Nice.
I get that you're trying to change that, but I like big and bulky products. Do you have like a plus size?
Indeed, you could order a 17-ounce bottle of any lotions that we carry. We do carry top-of-line premium lotions.
I need like a lot of deodorant all the time.
Just slather it on.
This is for on the go. When you're in your suit, Tomer, and you don't want to carry a big thing of Old Spice in your back pocket, right? Something the size of a credit card that when you're sweating because you're pitching Sable Flow to investors, you need a quick fix, right? There's Pocket Change has your quick fix.
Wow. Well, I'm sold, but I'm also the competition. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Oh, is that how it's going to be? Okay. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hit it.
So let me ask you a question. Have you ever been out ready for a meeting, or have you ever seen those? First of all, let me start. Have you ever seen those awesome jackets by like LL Bean that fold in on themselves and fit in a pocket? Aren't they dope? Awesome. Second, completely separate, non sequitur. Have you ever been in a meeting or out in the world and thought, uh-oh, did I just make a whoopsie in my pants? Well, sometimes you feel like that. You know, you're a king, but sometimes the king has a problem. That's what those little lines are there. You made a whoopsie. Well, I'm going to hand it over to Blake here to tell you the solution.
Introducing Pocket Change. It is an outfit that folds up to fit inside your pocket. See how small it is? Oops, wrong way. It expands to be the size of a normal outfit. It comes in business wear, fitness, also loungewear. All of these things inside your pocket.
The world can be there. Pocket, change your life. Okay.
I wish I had this last weekend.
Side note, in our new game, these lovely cards come with it along with a whiteboard marker, so you can draw whatever you want. Go
I
ahead.
second that. My only question is how fast is your shipping? Because I feel like this is something that is going to be an emergency situation thing. Like, do you guys have like pay an extra $5 and we'll have it there within 5 minutes?
We're in most CVS's.
But you just keep them in your pocket all the time.
Yeah.
We actually have been in cahoots with the pocket deodorant guys. Really for freshening up.
That's an industry term. Cahoots. Okay. So, yep, that's what they say on Shark Tank. We're in cahoots together.
I would say that the other two products being in cahoots is a clear violation of competition law. Just
someone's
saying.
jealous. Someone's jealous.
Oh yeah, very jealous. Very.
All right. Well, we've got a tough decision here to make. Give us a minute to mull it over, unless you have any other questions for Mr. Cahoots here.
I say think
Does the
out loud.
online game play any sort of like snazzy Jeopardy style decision music while the decision's being made?
Jesse, you're a good singer.
Oh, you are. When a man loves a woman.
No, that's copywritten. We're going to get
It was
canceled.
not bad at all.
Wrong music.
It has to be slightly different.
Okay, we need to deliberate.
Just
a second.
Go for it, guys. Just tell us what you think. Oh boy. Okay. You know what? In the meantime, I will do my introduction. So my name's Tomer Saran. Darby and I started our this lovely business and brought this game to you and all the new iterations of it. But the other thing that I do, you may have noticed this lovely painting behind me. It's not just that. It's also a whiteboard. So if you were looking for something that hides in plain sight but lets you be productive, that's called the secret whiteboard. Pretty self-explanatory. If you search for that, you'll find it. Or you'll find us at SableFlow, because we're all about helping you find your flow state quickly. So come find us. Now that I've said my random little thing, Darby, Rachel, tell us what you got. Audio, my friend.
That's a rookie move. I should have learned that, a long time ago, but I haven't. And now I'm an investor. Isn't that great? So
Anyway,
after much deliberation, we decided that Jesse, you're funny. Tomer and Blake are fundable.
Oh, get out of here.
Yes.
happened to me.
That's a load of baloney.
I'll say I'm amazed
Oh my
that
gosh.
this is fundable. I also love that this oddly lined up, like as a thing. It really looks like he's wearing the pants,
Look at that tiny outfit. Fundable.
Yeah, the visual aid is fantastic. You really brought it up for me.
Well, thank you very much for that. Cool. Well, why don't we get to the next investor? Somebody else, because I've already given my spiel.
All right. Well, Ryan, how about you?
Yeah, I'm in.
All right, let's rock and roll. I'm going to just tell me when to stop, my man.
Stop. Wink. Okay. In the
No. It's gonna be hard.
stop. Food and beverage. Wow.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
All
All right. Well, we got that wink in the food and beverage. You got 1 minute on the clock. And Ryan, what's up in your world?
Nothing much, man. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to create the video. I've been starting to create DJ graphics and other productions for artists, kind of parlaying. I just landed another deal with a big festival for the hydration packs, and I'm now working on doing a collaboration with a big DJ. I got another call with their manager tomorrow. So, just parlaying the whole rave festival scene into different outlets, I guess you could say. And I got my 2 pupperonos here. What do you think they're gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do, guys? What do you think they're gonna do?
Oh yeah, dogs do very well on YouTube. I dare you to hold one up if you
Yes.
can muster it.
Yeah, Dina. Oh, Jaws is jealous. They're jealous. Oh gosh. Okay. All right, down. Thank you.
All right. I think we've deliberated.
All
Is
right,
everyone else ready
let's
to
see.
go?
I don't know,
think
man. I'm a realist here. I'm a realist. I don't invest into things that are a great idea but really don't have any reality. So we'll see here.
Oh, I'm screwed then.
You.
I don't know. I feel like Rachel's about to
Oh no.
have a quick exit and go and start our own side hustle company over here, depending on how this goes.
I need to.
All right.
Who's up first?
I think Tamara is.
Okay.
How about,
We're not panicking.
Totally got it. Totally
Should we
ready.
yeah.
Have a member of Wink. It is a company that has to do with food and beverage. And this is because food is delicious. And so our company Wink.
Which is Australian, by the way.
Oh, wait. Nope, I can't do an Australian accent.
Darby, get ready to take offense. Didgeridoo. Let's didgeridoo this real quick. So, Ryan, have you ever thought, crikey, I wish that, this lavender infused jerky was better? Well, it is now, because we only sell kangaroo meat. And we have infused it with flowers and nuts. So it's the ultimate post-workout energy bar. And it is called Wink with indigo nut kangaroo. Because that is what Wink sells.
Yes. Yeah. And as everyone knows, you want nuts and floral flavors in your meat. It's one, it gives you the protein you need. Two, it gives you the essence of florals, which also calms down your body after a hard workout.
Yeah, it'll get you happy and hoppy. Up to you, my friend.
Oh, time, by the way.
I like the tagline there. My concerns are floral flavors and meat being together. Has that been done in this industry before?
Well, let me ask you this: you ever like a rosemary on your steak?
So delicious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever thought thyme? Ooh. Have you ever thought, wow, is that sunflower? Well, guess what? That's a floral right there.
All right, I see where you're headed. Now you mentioned bars. So is this a bar like a Cliff Bar? Is it talk to me a little bit more about the actual product?
This is our chef right here.
Right. As me, the chef, I was talking about the food earlier.
Hold on, aren't you guys from Australia? Where's the accent?
Oh,
crikey.
Jinkies. Sorry, I had a big Scooby-Doo face.
It's not a bar. It's more of a baggie.
It is.
Yeah.
Yes.
A baggie of meat. It's
Okay.
perfect for the gym.
All right. I'm interested.
Cool. Me too.
I'm the chef.
All right.
You can trust
All
me.
right. Thank you, guys. We're gonna take the stage now. Rachel.
Okay.
Baggy.
All right. Am I done? Am I doing it?
You gotta look that way.
I know, but like,
Look at
I'm
the cam.
the clock on. We think better. Okay. Hi, investors. My name is Rachel, and I'm with Wink in the food and beverage industry. We've had a lot of issues, men, women. We've had a lot of issues with just finding the right food, the right beverages for when the time is coming, just for having that sexy time, wink, wink, wink. We have a company where we've decided to have only food that is aphrodisiac specialty towards asparagus, oysters, whatever you name it. We're going to have all of that variety for you. Along with beverages, we're going to have different smells, different aromas that incite that need and want to have fun in the bedroom. You know, with Valentine's Day coming up, we have amazing promotional offers and specials coming up. But with Wink, you get all of your different aphrodisiacs in one spot. We're currently in Central Market. We're currently in HEB, and we're going to be, you know, expanding to worldwide. But now you have all your aphrodisiacs in one spot, easy to purchase, and we're expanding every day.
Yes, exactly. We're expanding every day, and that's why we're here, and that's why we need your help, Ryan. You know, I appreciate you taking our time, and I know we're out of time, but we need money to expand more. Growth is just nuts, but please, questions.
Great promotional and quick marketing plan there, Rachel. That was honestly pretty crazy that you just did that well on the spot. What was the product? I might have missed it. What was the actual product?
Aphrodisiac. So it's going to be like asparagus. It's going to be branded by Wink.
Okay.
But it's going to be all these aphrodisiacs in one spot.
Okay. Understood. I like the marketing strategy. And as we all know, you could have a great product with shit marketing and you're not going anywhere. So you could have a terrible product with great marketing and you'll next thing you know, you're in Walmart. So I'm really liking what I'm hearing here, guys.
I have a question. What is the most odd aphrodisiac that you sell? Like the weirdest one that you're like, this turns people on?
Asparagus.
It's asparagus, but
it's pointy for a reason. You know what I mean?
Here's why we need a brilliant mind like you to invest in us, Ryan, is because you know how they had those like little tongue things that dissolved that made you like that made you have like good breath. Well, now we're working towards that like with aphrodisiacs. Yeah. Okay. And so I mean, like there's no excuse now, and they're a perfect gift. It's pocketable, and you know, ladies love getting them to their guys. I mean, it's
for romantic dinners at home.
Are you disrupting Viagra, the Viagra market right now? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
That's a
can't wait to go to Whole Foods and accidentally eat one of yours.
You get it twisted, my sir.
He's not a part of the business pitch. I'm now the partner on my own. So it's
you
for men and women.
You guys have different formulations. You guys have different formulations for men and women.
Well, hey, another thing is this is a natural product. These are natural. These are actual. It's food and beverage, so it's not going to be just chemicals being pumped into your body. I really don't know about farming, but anyway.
Hannah's loving the idea in the chat, and I'm liking it the more we're talking. So
Jesse has a good question too.
Oh yeah.
But Jesse, I just was asking whether they had different formulations for men and women, or it's just that it works on everybody.
Right. If a girl takes a guy's one, is she like gonna start losing hair on her head? What's the deal here?
I mean, I don't want that. So it's just all natural ingredients and products that we.
It's never happened before, so I don't see why.
Hannah loves in the chat.
Sounds like a big liability here, guys. I'm not a liability guy, so
guys, I don't mean to sabotage, but I tried their product and I used to have hair like that. So
go back on the road, you troll. It's Jesse's turn. Jesse,
are you ready?
You got a minute.
Okay. So Wink, I'm sure you guys have been all in this situation before. It's something really important you're about to do. Maybe you're about to make a pitch to investors. Maybe you're about to propose. Either way, it's not the right time to go to the bathroom and take a number 2. So what Wink solves that problem by condensing 18 coffees worth of coffee into one little pill. You take it, and then as quick as winking, your sphincter will open and close, immediately evacuating your bowels and everything inside there in 3 seconds. That way, you know that at any time, if you need to go to the bathroom, you're just a wink away from complete emptiness and being able to walk into that room with total confidence. Wink, you won't miss it.
Oh, God.
All right. I love the idea. How does this work? How fast is the reaction time? Like I said,
3 seconds. So originally the idea was that we tried 3 or 4 coffees and it wound up creating maybe a 5-minute bathroom break and condensing it to a minute. But we decided, how far can we take this? We found out at 18 coffees, the whole of the entire process takes place in 3 seconds. With 19 or above, we had heart failure. But at 18, you have like total evacuation as quick as winking.
Okay. All right. That's okay.
It's
It
like a
doesn't
rail
sound like
gun.
too much liability.
Have some wine after that.
I like what I'm hearing here. I'm sure the chat has some thoughts as well. This is a good idea. This is also pretty funny. This might be a 2 for 2 here, Jesse. We'll see.
I think it's real useful because you never know. You know, that's the one thing you don't have control of. If you need to take a pee, you know, the worst case scenario, you're out of there in a minute. But if you got to go number 2, you have no control over that whatsoever. Wink puts that in your control.
We got some potential customers. I'm liking that. I'm liking seeing some potential customers here in the chat right now.
To be fair, we are not yet FDA approved, just to let you know.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like when your sphincter is a camera shutter is not immediately approved?
So think of like a long exposure camera shutter. Because anything faster than that is going to create. We also found that there were like backwash currents if it opens and closes too fast, and that was not fun for anybody. But like long exposure camera shutter. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That answers a lot of questions. I think I'm ready to make my decision here. I'm going to talk it over with my
by all means,
my chief operating officer here.
please.
Yeah.
Oh, is it your pup? Oh, that's a baby.
Jaws a boy.
Oh.
So what's your CEO's name?
This is Jaws here, and then we got Athena over there.
Athena!
Tough
Oh,
crowd.
so cute.
Very tough crowd. All right. I don't know if this is legal or if it's been done before, but I got to give Jesse the funny and the fundable here. This is just.
Whoa.
Somewhere I apologize.
There we go, people.
I don't see it being a successful product. Maybe it's there. Maybe the pitch needs to be tweaked and turned. Maybe a quick pivot. You know, Darby and Rachel, great marketing. I'm just the liability there of a young child, a young boy taking a women's aphrodisiac just does not appeal to me. So Jesse, man, good stuff.
I'm surprised you didn't go with our very well thought out.
I like
Great.
the
Acronym.
the pressure that put it into that acronym. It fit. There we go. Are we suffering from constipation? Do we have the product for you? It really is. Hey, this is a real human problem no one's solved yet. You don't have control over that. Like if you want to bam immediately, no one's figured that out yet. That could be a thing.
It's true. You just have to be born with it, I guess.
Yeah.
Born this way.
All right.
Darby, I wonder if you're ever gonna get some people that message the email and then they're like, we actually created a business out of this game. I feel like it definitely could happen.
Oh, I mean, it definitely can happen, especially in sort of like, you know, the way the internet works is if you have like a funny idea, it can really just like roll. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, we have 1,000 people on our email list. All of a sudden this exists. I'm trying to remember. There was a product like that. I'm trying to remember what it was.
The other thing that I think a lot of people use it for is to like kickstart a session where you are working on a new idea. It's like a great way to just hey, no bad ideas. Like let's just brainstorm a little bit more, just somewhere to like really just get the juices going and have fun with it. Like if you can have fun in business, it can be fun.
Oh yeah.
All right. Are we the next investors?
You are.
Okay, then we have to be like this, I think.
All right. I don't want to stop.
Now. No, I've done pilot. One more. With the staff. Yeah. Perfect.
Out of control.
Okay.
Oh.
Perfect.
Becky, one more.
Yeah, this can go.
There you go. Stop.
Okay,
Perfect.
All right. Un minuto.
Cool. Well, I already talked about Sable Flow and the secret whiteboard, as I don't hit Blake in the head. It comes in 3 different sizes in black and white. So no matter what your space or what your style, it'll work. And if you want to change your art, it just slides right out to change out to whatever you want. But Blake has an awesome business where she really helps brands set things up. Blake?
Yes, it's called Swallowtail Agency, like the butterfly, and I do a lot of branding, a lot of marketing, and a lot of website building, and I'm also hopefully soon going to launch a little brand building workshop where you can build a brand with zero experience using AI tools and stuff like that. So hoping to get that launched this spring, and yeah, it's been. If you need any help at all with some branding, come to me. I love colors and fonts and logos and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, and there's a
Because
lot of
seriously,
yeah. There's also a lot of good conferences coming up. I know that I'm going to a few, and I need some like tableware and all my signage and all that stuff.
Yes.
And
not just digital marketing. We can do
in
physical
person.
booths, and I love packaging design as well.
Yeah, Blake has a few products that are sold all over Austin. Actually, if you've seen Early Bird CBD, it's a very bright bottle. Looks beautiful,
Yes.
and pops up very frequently. So come on down to Swallowtail Agency.
Yeah.
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 Cool. Well, I think it's around time. Anybody
Yeah.
kind of ready? You guys are looking at me dead in the eye.
I'm
Darby.
ready.
So I kind of expect that. So go for it, boys and girls.
Take notes.
I'm
Keep
taking
talking.
You're doing it this time. I'm not.
All right.
It's your turn.
Somebody else ready? Okay.
I got it. All right, I got it. Cloud Control and Toys and Games. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Tomer and Blake, for taking the time to be here for Cloud Control. Now, we all know that we're in an internet-connected age of the internet. We've got NFTs, we've got Web3s, we've got AIs, and we've got to sneeze. And that's what Cloud Control is. It's an AI interactive app that actually cleans kids' toys from germs through the cloud so that we don't sneeze every time that we're out here and kids are nasty touching stuff and just kids being kids. But you know what, we also want to be clean and want to be sanitary, and that's where Cloud Control comes into play. It's for interacting via the cloud to clean and sanitize the stuff that kids are touching, so whenever you sneeze you know that you're clean with Cloud Control. Anything?
No, we're currently in different kind of markets, but we're trying to partner with a lot of humidifiers, a lot of other cleaning products that we know that are controlled by AI and smart controls. So once we have that out, we'll have a lot of air humidifying scents to help calm sinuses, and we'll have a lot of other innovations that can help with sinus control and just general, things around the house like dust mites and things that we kind of tend to forget.
So is it a physical?
It feels like two different companies right now, which is great. But these are definitely, I feel like
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I really like the sinus assistant as a humidifier thing. But my question is, what does cleaning with AI cloud mean? Because a cloud is technically digital, and toys are,
Physical.
Well, we've gotten to the point where we've gotten our technology so microscopic, nanotechnology, some call it, so where our chips that are the cloud control chips are actually partnered with the physical products, but they're not like something you see necessarily, but they use like the AI tech and all the Web3 proprietary technology and stuff like that to activate and then clean the areas around them, but without taking up the extra space. This is actually really great for third world countries. That is a very good sanitization solution.
It basically detects in the air, so it takes tests of airs, whatever air to test the quality of the air to make sure it's like a let's say a fancy air filter, but also gives sense and helps the sinuses and controls of allergies.
Got it.
So you truly invented nanotechnology and then buried the lead by cleaning children's toys with it. Got it.
Precisely.
I never said we invented nanotechnology. We're just utilizing it in a way that we're light years ahead of the others. Why would we create this tech when we could just figure out how to utilize it in a more effective, efficient manner?
Wow. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Truly so brilliant.
Good job.
Jess, you went last time. Why don't you go this time?
Sure. All right. We ready?
Ready.
Let me know we're good. Cloud control. So everybody, I lived in China for many years, and before the Olympics or big government meetings, the government would shoot silver iodide pellets into the clouds, forcing all of the cloud to immediately condense and come down as rain. And I thought to myself, this technology is completely wasted in the hands of government and the military. This would be a fantastic prank. So that is why I've created Cloud Control, the only handheld silver iodide rocket launcher that you can use to seed the clouds above your friend or maybe your enemy in order to make 3,000 cubic tons of water a second fall directly onto their head. By subscribing, you can save on our silver iodide canisters, and you can also join our Cloud Control community. So in case you're not where the clouds are, you can join the Discord server, tell people where you want that cloud coming down. They help you out today, you help them out tomorrow. In the end, it's not a dystopian, weird weather control thing, controlling the earth and nature being dead. It's really a way to make your friends get rained on.
Amazing. Amazing. Jesse, I feel like you're very obsessed with very quick release.
Oh yeah. It's all about speed nowadays. If you do something well and you do it within a couple seconds, all that value is condensed into those couple seconds, and people immediately can understand the value add.
Wow. I can't wait for you to combine your two companies where the rain and your bottles both evacuate immediately.
Oh yes, yeah. I mean, imagine if your friend, you slip them a wink and they didn't know about it, and then within 5 seconds they get a massive rainstorm and just evacuate their bowels immediately. Like, think of like how hilarious that would be.
Yeah, I am. Like,
I really have no questions. You know, I
It really does explain
all
itself.
of that info deeply.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much, Jesse. Ryan, what up?
All right, you ready for me here?
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
we're ready.
All right, Cloud Control, a board game for 3 to 10-year-olds where not only these children learn about storms, weather patterns, the environment, but by the time they get to the end of the trail, they'll have the knowledge to know that the world is indeed flat. Now, if you pre-order today to bring your children into the Flat Earth Society, you could get another board game for 50% off to get your mother-in-law on board. Order today and become part of the Flat Earth Society.
Wow. I feel like I've seen these ads somewhere already. Thank you.
I saw that one on Fox Sports at 3 a.m.
Yeah. So I noticed that you flew here to see us. Did you happen to see the horizon while you were flying? But no.
Yeah, there was no curvature in it.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
Like has no words.
How much is your board game retailing?
That's a good question.
$20.99, and if you send in your certificate of actually being part of Flat Earth Society, we'll take off another 20%.
Wow.
Ah,
Honestly, I'm at a loss
Pretty good
for
deal.
words. So,
Great deal.
cool.
great deal.
Our biggest influencer is Kyrie Irving. Just wanted to let you know.
Is he?
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't know this. What is this world coming to? I can see across it. It's so flat.
Well, we're all about good deals. So.
We are all about good deals here, so that is fair. Okay, I'm just going to recap quickly here. So we started with clean air, AI, Mister to clean toys and sinuses. Any other thing?
It can clean everything.
It can clean everything with nanotechnology. And a lot of other big buzzwords that were thrown a lot into it repeatedly. I think I heard algorithm as well. Then we have evacuate your cloud bowels over your friends, which is great.
I just wanted to make the noise of that rainmaker.
Yes, but the rain is like thousands of gallons of water upon somebody because there's a lot of water in this.
Peaceful.
So peaceful. And then the third one, to reiterate, was a game for 3 to 10-year-olds.
Get them in early.
About 3 to 10-year-olds. Really hardcore incepting these things. I hope you're holding a camp as well. I think no. I think this is okay. Okay, fine.
No, this is bad.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, and like when you hand out the money.
I'm giving the money to the nanobots that clean everything. That would sell. You just need to sell two billionaires and you're done. Like, there you go.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
There you go. And for the funny, because I can't reward it, I will give it to Jesse. Right? I can't get one of these things.
Dude, look at our influencer here. Look at this guy.
This is the perks of being a professional comedian and walking into some party games.
I'm loving it. Also, you really read your audience well. It's all just evacuation jokes here.
Yeah.
Not those kinds. Cool. Jesse, you have not been the host yet.
I've not been the host yet, so I want to let you guys know that I'm a very picky investor. No, I'm just kidding. I'll invest in anything as long as it'll make me huge amounts of money. Let's do. How do we make this work? Okay, I'm looking here. I'm seeing that our product is going to be called.
Just stop.
They stop.
Do I stop it or do they stop it?
Yeah, you say stop.
Or NAP, NAP, and it's going to be in the category industry of tech and apps.
Okay.
And then while they're going for a minute, while they're figuring out their ideas, I guess I'll introduce myself. I'm Jesse. I lived in China for many years, and while I was there, in addition to some crazy other stuff doing Chinese comedy, I also got really into tea, hence why I've been drinking tea throughout the entire show. And I run an online tea house as well called Jesse's Tea House, where you can basically see social media videos about learning about tea culture and then get some of the best tea that is available in the States. I have a subscription, so if you just want stuff to show up and if 3 new teas come to your house once a season, I can do that. And if you just want to try out one tea or maybe a tea set or get some teapot combo cup things for your home office, we got a little bit of everything. And just always glad to be able to get more people into tea because it's a really deep well and it's been a lot of fun to be able to learn and share about it. So Jesse's Tea House, there we go. That's the actual pitch. The tea will not make you immediately evacuate your bowels in 3 seconds. That's what coffee does. So I'm ready to hear some pitches. If we are ready, everybody's had a minute. And I'm going to go in the order that my camera is showing me people's heads. So I'm going to start out with Ryan, if we're all ready to go. And if somebody could help me.
I'm ready.
For 1 minute. I'm ready to see Ryan's pitch.
All right, NAP, not appropriate for public. This is an AI speech identification app that will read and analyze your speech to tell you if you are politically correct or if you will offend someone. Right now, we have been advertising on CNN and MSNBC with our newest influencer, Donald Trump.
Took my wine.
Very good. You got 30 seconds. Is there anything more?
Honestly, you know that it is what it is, man. There's nothing much to sell about it. The app is about 99%.
What happens if? Give me an example. What happens if you are correct versus incorrect? What does the app do?
Well, I mean, the app's just going to tell you you're politically incorrect. So then you're going to take that information and obviously not say the politically incorrect statement or the statement that's going to offend someone in whatever setting you're at. And if it is offensive and you want to be offensive, it'll give you suggestions on how to be more offensive.
Oh, that's pretty good. So how do these suggestions come about? Are they created by people or is there an AI?
Oh, it's AI, man. It's all AI.
So in order to do this, did you create two AIs, a politically correct and incorrect AI,
Yeah,
or
you
one
can,
AI understands both?
you can adjust, the scales of things if you want to offend right-wing people or left-wing people, or an Eagles fan versus a Dallas Cowboys fan. You type in what you want.
That's good. And does it work internationally? Like if there's a country that doesn't have the same left-right divide that we have, and they're more like whatever up-down or communist capitalist sort of thing, does it work there?
Right now, we're only in US. We're in beta in India and China right now, so we're working towards that.
All right, very good. I like it. I like not overreaching. And then one last question. What has the Donald said about this? What does he think?
Donald always puts his offensive on max. He's really found that's made a character out of himself and got him to be the president. So he's a big promoter of putting everything offensive on max.
Very cool. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Something that I think society needs, with a question mark in asterisks. Okay. So let's go next to Darby and Rachel to hear your. Darby and Rachel to hear your pitch. Here we go.
Jesse, thank you for taking my pitch.
Of course.
NAP, tech and apps. What are we doing here? Not a problem. That's what we're doing here because I sleep all day and my AI takes care of my work when I'm taking a snooze. NAP is the latest in artificial technology meets human performance. We take real silicone surrogates for our humans. We develop and invest millions of our own dollars, or hundreds, depending on how complicated, complex, and elegant you want your surrogate to look. And you have it go do all your work for you. Sit on Zoom calls because you don't want to be on them, because why are we all on Zoom meetings when we're not contributing, right? Don't have to be there, want to make money, sit on Zoom for me. That's one use case of how this tool, this NAP, actually pays for itself. But it is all other things, groceries and things like that you could possibly use. Emails. Tweets for you, responds to tweets for you. It like knows your personality. It's very much a double you, but you get to sleep all day. And everyone knows how important sleep is for our health. So
minimum of 16 hours. That's what we recommend.
Yeah, it said 8, but we're realizing that 16 is really the max for, and then you could really crush those Halo components.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Very good. All right. Great pitch. Couple questions. First of all, how good is it at these things? As good as you, better than you, worse than you?
Do you know that I'm me right now?
That's a great question. I don't. Are you napping right now?
I don't know. Am I?
Ooh, deep. Okay, very good. And then other questions about what happens when two nap AIs meet each other?
Total domination.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. So if two nap AIs decide to start a company together, is that company owned by you as the AI app creator, or is it owned by the people who are using the AIs?
No, that's a great question, Jesse. And this is a very hot topic in the space of NAP AI right now. And quite frankly, how we've approached it is by establishing our own blockchain protocols to make sure that the interactions of this could work bad for you, because if you do something illegal, you get in trouble because it's your NAP app, right? But alternatively, if you're doing good stuff, you get rewarded because it's tied to you. So you don't want it to overstep. It's not meant to be used for bad things, and you can get in trouble. People do mess up and spend a lot of time in jail because they do stupid stuff. They don't think it through. You want to be smart about it and use it to make the world a better place.
And then last question, is there a kill switch, or you turn it on and it's just running?
No, we're very responsible humans. There is absolutely a kill switch.
Okay, there is a kill switch. If that was a hard no for me, the kill switch, could the kill switch be removed?
How much money do you have to invest?
We'll talk about this later over email. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right. Excellent. Very good, Darby and Rachel. Thank you for your time. Tomer and Blake, hit me with the nap.
All right, we've all been there. You're at a wedding. The wedding's winding down at a wild 10:30 p.m. and you're freshly cocktailed up. You want to continue to go out, but everyone else seems to just not know what to do. So what do? You pull up nap. No after party? No After Party shows you all of the best house parties to go to. Tomer.
That's right. We have secretly compiled a list every night using AI to find out where all the parties are happening. Do the people who are throwing the parties know that we have invited you? No. So you are crashing every party, and you are now the life of the party. We also give you personal details so you can come in pretending you know everybody. This is a party crashing app. No after party, we got you. Don't worry.
Very good. Thank you so much, Tomer. There's definitely a problem that I have is that I don't know where the good parties are at. Couple of quick questions. Have you had any problem with, say, like hundreds or maybe even thousands of people descending on some random person's home?
Oh, you mean the Project X effect?
Well, you see, these people that are opening up their house to their friends are, by doing so, agreeing to said.
Will you give me your money if I just say no?
Oh, so the people on the app have posted the party as a place that people can go to.
Well, we actually have a sister company that is a party invite app that you would send to your friends, and you're like, hey, come to my house party. We
like
take that data and we put it into No After Party and invite everyone else.
Yeah, no one reads that agreement, that we all check off.
Very good point.
But ours is very aggressive. Yeah. We're like sharing all your data immediately
to ourselves.
I like
and then to everyone who signs up for the other app, it's immediately all your
and
stuff.
Other question.
What all the host names and their pets' names and other information about them.
Yeah, go ahead.
Very cool. Very cool. And then just last question. I'd say, like, how often would you say people get into sort of like was the sort of a like a how am I blanking on the name of this movie? No, I'll rephrase this question. What if you get to the party and then you're just not cool enough to hang and people see you and like it's obvious? Is there any sort of like escape mechanism?
We like to call that the movie.
I don't know these movies, but that's why you pay the premium. We will give you tips on how to be cool. You get all the information you need to know. We'll even tell you what the host favorite booze is, and you show up with that. So you won't feel like the lamest person at the party. But it's very expensive.
Yeah, we also have an upsell where we teach you how to be the life of the party. So every
learning some dance moves, $29.99 a month add-on.
This is our choreographer right here.
Very good. And the last question: does your party finding AI have a name?
NAP. N-A-P.
There we go.
After party.
No after party.
No after party. We got you covered. No after.
All right, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to deliberate. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, Darby, what's up with in the world of AI today?
In the world of AI today, we got some cool things going. Last week, a couple of weeks ago, we made our official announcement to be teaching a course at UC Berkeley for their Changemakers program on AI and education. And complementary to that course, this past week, Kelly Tenney, who is co-teaching the course with me, decided to open this up to another cohort of people that are outside of UC Berkeley to go through an AI in business. So it's going to be a 7-week course teaching literally the fundamentals of writing, sales, marketing, and education inside of, like a consumable format. There's going to be weekly exercises and helping people ultimately get to the point where they can use AI to leverage and grow their business and become, very efficient and proficient with the tools right there. So that's what's new in terms of AI, and a lot of cool things coming on that regard. So super excited for that.
Wow. Congrats on getting to UC Berkeley, my friend. Well done.
Here we go.
Thank you so much.
All right. I think I'm ready. For my fundable point, I'm going to give that to Darby and Rachel. I think that being able to basically offload all the grunt work of your life and do whatever the hell you want, were it possible, would be very valuable, and people would probably give up half of whatever they make in a day to not have to deal with that. So
Yeah.
I also
Point.
think that it's incredibly irresponsible and like, you know, could create some sort of like weird living death sort of like who am I if everybody in public knows my AI? But that sort of dystopia seems like it would be very popular right now, so I like it. And then for my funny, I'm gonna go with Ryan's, analytical analysis, AI analysis of political correctness. I like the idea that like people would go to that sort of length to offend or not offend people. That strikes me as pretty real. And I also like that people would totally. It seems like something that people would do if they could offload having to think about whether they were or weren't offending somebody, and just be able to check a box and not have to actually think about other people's feelings. It seems like somebody would be make that of great use. And so yeah, I think a lot of very strong pitches here in this round.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of strong pitches. Is that why we're sitting on a big old goose egg right now? All right.
Oh, I should have said there were some strong pitches.
Dance moves. We're fine. We don't need your money.
Oh, by the way, all the investment is going to be in Dogcoin.
Dog, not even Doge. Great. So, Darby, should we do maybe a lightning round or something of that nature?
Yeah, we could cap things off with a lightning round.
Yeah.
I guess we could be the investors.
Go for it. We got started.
Lightning round. All right, so I'm going to give us a little breakdown of what exactly a lightning round is, because I don't think people are ready for it.
No worries. So the lightning round is a way to go real fast here. You immediately get, everyone has the same industry, so we'll all kind of agree on what to do. And then each person, right before they pitch, is given the name of their side hustle. They have to, within 10 seconds, just come up and start pitching their pitch. Then the next person goes, same industry, new card. That way they get a fresh thing and they have to do it on the spot. So we're going to just see what happens here and see how it goes. Darby, why don't you take it away? Maybe pull up that lovely clicker.
Take it out. All right, lightning round.
Can you do the industry first?
We'll do the industry first. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So let's do.
Nope, not doing that one.
Why don't you do the one you want? You can do an investor's choice. Why don't you show how that button works? Wait, why don't you show how the investor's choice button works? All right.
It doesn't. I'm extremely sad about it. So don't rub it in, Tomer. I've been working 2 years on it.
Never not worked for me, but I'll that's okay.
I think it might be a screen sharing thing right now because it was working right before. So investor's choice.
That makes sense. Because when I click investor's choice, it shows me all the options that I could do, and then I can select one specifically, and it will be that. Just so you know how it works. So why don't you shuffle till you find what you like, Darby, please.
Let's do this. Get you over here.
Stop.
Health and wellness.
Perfect.
Can you just click the button?
All right. Are we going to do the same one, right, for each person?
No. So it's a different one for each person. So we pick who's going.
Well, I'm going to do it, but it's got to go from Jesse, Tomer, and Ryan.
So Jesse, you're up first. You're about to get hit with your side hustle. Go for it, guys.
All right.
Spin. Health and wellness.
All right, twin spin and health and wellness. Here's the deal. Everybody wishes they had that really close connection to a twin, and some people don't have it. So twin spin is a service that takes your best friend and merges your DNA using high-speed technology to actually make you twins. And then you get all that sort of thing of being able to introduce at parties. I have a twin. That's a cool thing. Maybe you can donate organs to each other if that comes down to it. And maybe if one of you gets into a car accident, you'll kind of know. Twin spin.
You'll kind of know. I like that.
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn? No, it's
Donnie.
Is this me? Yeah.
Tomer.
Oh, is that me?
Tomer.
Hey,
You.
have you ever wished you had Darby's hammer?
It's Donnie.
I know, but that's a different thing
I know.
entirely. Okay, so
Yeah,
so
but,
Donnie's hammer. Have you ever been to the doctor and you know that little thing that he uses to hit your knee with to check your reflexes? Well, what we have created the home version of that because Theragun used to be only for physical therapists, but now everyone has one in their home. Well, we have invented Donnie's hammer, and it's a little thing that taps your knee. It taps your knee. It taps your knee.
Maybe we need that.
All right, let's go. And one night. Okay. Okay. First thing that comes to mind is terrible. So I can
It's a
What are
K.
you for?
Hey.
one night.
It's a night like a K.
You're a man. You have low testosterone, right? You want to have the night energy, the chivalry, the respect, the strength. One night provides that in a easy pill. It goes under your tongue.
Very concise.
Amazing. Darby, Rachel, tell us, what do you think? You also have the lightning round. How about this? Each one of you gets the funny, and one of you gets the fundable, and just tell us which one you like the best right now.
Ooh.
Which one?
we give a you give out funny, I'll give a fundable.
I want to go fundable.
Right.
Guys.
Jesse, you're fundable.
I'm fundable. Bam.
Fundable.
Be a
Yeah,
twin
that was
whatever
tough.
you want. Spin that DNA together. Twin spin.
All right, and funny.
So not fundable.
All right.
So insane.
I'm gonna give it to Tamer.
What?
Hey.
I'm so not prepared.
It's just a small hammer.
Oh my gosh, me.
I like how you were selling this hammer and it sounded like you only had the vaguest notion of how it was related to health, but you knew that the hammer was the product. You were like, it's on your knee and you hammer it, right? Right? It's useful for your health.
You do the
Inside
hammer.
joke.
No one's questioning it. You go to the doctor and they do it. Do you ever be like, oh, you shouldn't do that? No
I'm like,
one's
is this
asking them if they should do that. We all just take it for granted that they should. Same thing with every other health thing.
Hey, that's a question. Does it actually test? Does that really accurately test like reflexes? Honestly.
I punched my doctor in the face after he did that, so we'll see.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
Wow. Well, there we go, guys.
I've never
What
hit
a
a doctor.
fun-filled night of side hustle. Introducing the Book of Pitchlandia, introducing the second version of the game, which you can go to playsidehustle.com, and I think you can opt in right now for the free game there. If you do that, then you'll get an email whenever the new game's ready to rock and roll. So go ahead and do that. And if you want a little bit of fun, learning how to use AI to get creative with writing your stories, creating all sorts of things for your business, or just for fun, go over to pitchlandia.com and download or opt in there. That's going to get you inside of our circle community. It's an app where we do all sorts of really cool stuff, but you'll have an entire book. You have an entire documentary kind of series of like how the book was actually written using AI. And then you have a lot of resources where you can use totally for free. You literally don't have to pay anything to do this. Just need a Jasper account to be more creative and do all sorts of fun stuff like that. So, but what you saw here tonight was Side Hustle Game Night. And guys, we've been doing these for a few years now. We'll probably start doing them a little bit more now that things are rocking and rolling in 2023. This was our first night back, a little bit of a hiatus, been busy doing some cool stuff. We all got our own things going on. Other businesses that were running and growing, Tomer, Jesse, Ryan, and Rachel. So super fun to be back here with you guys live, and let us know if you guys what you guys enjoyed about the night inside of the comments here. Reach out to us at team@playsidehustle.com. If you're interested in ordering some games, if you're interested in seeing how to play Side Hustle in the classroom, we've got a few curriculums that we're working on so that you can, if you're a teacher, you can actually get it approved inside of your school. So if that's interesting to you to get it into the classroom, to start teaching entrepreneurship, building these soft skills that you just saw in this improv, this doesn't come naturally to most people, but these are extremely valuable skills to build, and they can be practiced, right? And Side Hustle is a great way to do that. We call it productive play. You can experience the benefits when you play Side Hustle, whether it's at home, in the classroom, or at work. Side Hustles for everyone. And thanks for being here. So we're going to wrap things up tonight. Jesse, Ryan, Tamara, Blake, and Rachel, thanks y'all for being here. Thanks y'all. Had a blast tonight, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.